Hello friends, I had a beautiful game. Let's see how it goes. I opened with d4 and e4. He replied with Caro-Kann. I pushed the pawn, it's a Caro-Kann defense. We had a nice beautiful center. I bring out my knight, he pushed the pawn. I safeguarded my pawn, he took. Now we have an open c file. He bring out his knight, I pinned his knight. He unpinned by bringing the bishop. I brought my knight. He pinned my knight. I unpinned by castling. He took my knight. I took with the pawn. Now I have a nice pawn chain. He attacked my bishop. I safeguarded with the rook. He attacked my bishop again with the pawn. Now I had a mouse slip. I wanted my bishop to come to d3, safeguarding my rook and a discover attack to the queen. However, I had a mouse slip. I informed him and he was such a gentleman. He offered me a draw. But I did not take the draw. I said, let's play, man. That's okay, it happens. And instead of taking my bishop, he took my rook instead, which is an inaccuracy because now I can take his bishop with a check and I can take his knight. So instead of being down a whole piece, I'm just down a trade. He didn't took my pawn, I safeguarded my pawn and I attacked his pawns. He is attacking my d4 pawn, so I safeguarded with the bishop. He took, I took. Now again he is attacking my e3 pawn, which is the head of the pawn chain, which is an inaccuracy because I can give a check. If he goes to a 8th rank, I can skewer and win the rook. So he decided to come down, and now if he takes any of the pawn with the rook, that'll be a mistake. So I just took his pawn because it was a free time. He took the pawn, which is a mistake because I can now fork and win the rook. And that's a great move. Before taking the rook, I gave a check so that I can secure my knight, and then I took the rook. He attacked my knight, so I took the pawn and attacking the queen. Now I forked the queen and the rook, and I took the rook. He took my rook and I pushed the pawn. He's attacking my knight, so I first gave a check and pushed the pawn. And I had a checkmate in one, but he saved it. But now I pushed my queen and the pawn push. a4 would be a checkmate. He pushed the pawn, but I again gave a check, and if he goes to a7, I can fork the king and the queen, winning the queen, and it's a beautiful winning game. So he resigned. So that was a beautiful game, and we learned that you should never ever resign. Sometimes just play along, something happens and you can recover from your injury. So that was a beautiful game. Thank you so much for watching.